Hello to all. Today I will introduce to you about nuclear energy. Here the list that we are going to talk about. Introduction. Nuclear energy is the energy stored in nucleus of an atom. It released when nuclear fission, nuclear fusion or radioactivity. Nuclear plants are built to supply 12% of the world's electricity. As you can see, Malaysia doesn't have any reactor but they are planning to build nuclear power plant. There are two types of nuclear power plant: boiling water reactors. Heat the water surround the nuclear fuel and turn the steam in reactor vessel. Steam is carried to the turbine and drives the electric generator. Electricity is produced. 2. Pressurized water reactors. Keep the water under pressure after heating the water. Hot water is pumped from reactor vessel to steam generator. Heat from water is transferred to a second separate supply water. Water turns to steam and drives the turbine to produce electricity. How does nuclear power plant works? Nuclear fuel consists of two types of uranium-238 and U-235 fission process more easily occur. Steps 1. An unstable U-235 atom breaks up and releases energy and 3 neutrons. Steps 2. Each of the neutrons bombard another atom to produce more neutrons and energy. Fission occurs. Step 3. The neutrons produced will trigger another fission and results in chain reaction.
The nuclear power plants work when water that passes from the pump, moving towards the reactor vessel in the containment building, heated up to become steam. High energy steam will turn the turbine to produce electricity. The steam will then cool down by the condenser and the process is repeated for continued generation of electricity. The advantages of nuclear energy. Nuclear energy can lower the emission of greenhouse effect. It is powerful and efficient. It is also reliable. The energy produced by the nuclear source is cheaper compared to the energy produced from the other available source. It is low fuel cost. The disadvantages of nuclear energy. Radioactive waste will be produced. Nuclear radiation will also occur. It is also expensive to build up the nuclear power plant.
Recently, Malaysia government want to build nuclear plant. Of course, there is some pro and contra for the project. Benefit, restriction, feasibility, all of them must include. Places that are chosen to build nuclear power plants are Kedah, Perak, Terengganu, and Johor. Our group against the nuclear plant in Malaysia because there are lacks of technology and expert. Second, public are in trauma. Third is it very dangerous.
Breakdown cycle is one of the process occurs in production of electricity which uses gas. In degrading air, it is an open cycle process. It can be modeled as a cross cycle by replacing the combustion chamber to a constant pressure heat addition process from an external source, and the exhaust process is replaced by a constant pressure heat rejection process. The fresh air is drawn into the compressor, which isentropic compression process occurs, causes its temperature and pressure to increase. High pressure air is then flowed to heat exchanger chamber and heat out at constant pressure. The high temperature gas then enters the turbine and expands to produce electricity. The gas is cooled down and ready to be compressed again. The efficiency of Breton cycle is the ratio between what net count and heat energy enters. Fact, what net count can be increased. Decreasing the compressor work by increasing the number of compressors and increasing the turbines work by increasing the number of turbines can increase the work net count as shown in the diagram, where there are 2 compressors and 2 turbines are present. Besides, heat transfer between exhaust air and compressed air occurs in regenerator can increase the work net count as well. The temperature in exhaust gas in regenerator must be greater than the compressed air, and the process is still around the same as shown in the previous slide. Rankine cycle is also one of the processes that use steam to produce electricity in nuclear power plant. Water enters the pump as step 1 as saturated liquid and is compressed isentropically to the operating pressure of the boiler. The water temperature increases slightly during this isentropic compression process due to slight decrease in specific volume of the water as shown in the TV graph. The compressed liquid as that enters the boiler as step 2 and leaves as a superheated vapor as step 3. The boiler is a large heat exchanger where heat is originating from combustion gases like nuclear reactor. The steam is superheated in the boiler, then it enters the turbine at step 3 where it expands isentrophically and what is produced to generate electricity. At step 4, steam enters the condenser to cool down the saturated liquid at constant pressure, then enters the pump again to complete the cycle. The efficiency of Rankine cycle is same as Brayton cycle. The work net out for Rankine cycle can be increased by lowering the condenser pressure, superheating the steam to high temperature, and increase the boiler pressure to higher pressure.
That's all from us in Group 6. Oh, thanks for watching.